Call the regular council land use meeting to order. And we are going immediately into land use applications. Newton.
Move planning recommendations on number 1.
Second. All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move planning recommendations on 2.
Second. All those in favor? Any opposed? It's carried.
Move planning recommendations on number 3.
Second. All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move planning recommendations on 4.
Second. All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move planning recommendations on number 5.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? That one's carried.
Also number 5 on the zoning, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
And public hearing set for Monday, October 24th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
And on number 6, Madam Mayor, I'm very, very happy to move the planning recommendations on the current high score site.
Third, fourth.
Second wholeheartedly.
Yes. All those in favor? Any opposed? That's carried.
On the OCP, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
And move public hearing set for Monday, October 24th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
On the zoning, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
In favor? In opposition? Carried.
Move public hearing set for Monday, October 24th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move planning recommendations on number 7.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move planning recommendations on number 8.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move planning recommendations on number 9.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
On number 10, planning recommendations.
Second.
All those in favor? Councillor Starchuk.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I just had a couple of questions. I'm not going to oppose to going to public hearing, but I just want to make sure that I've got a couple of things that are correct in the sense that with the text amendment, a question to staff, the feedback that we got from AFSAC was inside of the report that it didn't affect anything more than 3 or 4 other properties. But AFSAC's concern was other ALO properties within the city of Surrey, not specific to the text amendment for the Fleetwood area. So we were concerned about how, and I'm concerned about how this could affect other ALR property within the city of Surrey, being that this would be the first of.
Could we have a comment from planning on that?
Yes, Madam Mayor, through you to Councillor Starchuk. Staff did an evaluation of actually the entire city and all of the suburban lands that are adjacent to the ALR. And the proposed amendments actually do only apply to 4 properties, and they all happen to be in Fleetwood. So it just happens that, you know, when you take out the size properties that need to be large enough and not within an NCP area and that sort of thing, it comes down to 3 or 4 properties.
Okay, very good.
Are you satisfied, Councillor?
I'm more than satisfied. I'm surprised, in fact. And the only other comment that I would make is that if there's some way to address the vegetation buffer that's there, where it doesn't quite meet that, if there's the ability for them to come back with something that's more in line with what our policy has.
Okay, and perhaps you could make that again, that comment again at the public hearing portion if this follows through. Those in opposition? That is carried.
Also
Number
on 10,
11.
Madam Mayor, on the OCP, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
And public hearing set for Monday, October 24th.
Second.
In favor? Opposed? Carried.
On the zoning, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposition? Carried.
And public hearing set for Monday, October 24th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
And move planning recommendations on number 11.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Madam Mayor, number 12 is a denial.
It is a denial, and is the applicant here to speak to a denial? Number 12 on the agenda. Is there anyone here to speak to it? It is a denial.
There's somebody.
Are you, sir, the applicant?
I'm the agent for the applicant.
Okay.
What I'd like to say, first of all, is that there hasn't been much dialogue between planning staff and the applicant here. We made the temporary use permit application. I think they have to give the reasons why they're denying it, because we've done a lot of work into this project and comparing to the other applications, giving a merit system. This is a new applicant on the scene. There's been applicants and owners there in the past 10 years that have been operating a truck business, and I think we need to have a closer look at the reasons as to why they're denying it. I think there's a process involved here.
My understanding is that certain works were to be completed over the last 6 months, and have they been? Has that happened, sir? And
no, they before they put some investment into this site, what they intend to do over the next 3 years is to comply with the OCP, which is more like a business park setting. It includes a warehouse and parking in the back with landscaping, and this area is such that there's not much infrastructure from the city, so it would mean a lot of engineering work and upgrading work required here. So for them to achieve this, they want to have a nice looking site with a warehouse and all that, but they need time, and before they want to even spend any money on this, they wanted the temporary use permit issued.
But the temporary use permit in and of itself has certain requirements of the applicant, and it is those requirements that have not been met.
Actually, that's not quite correct. The applicant is willing to cooperate, but there hasn't been much dialogue from the planning staff, and this is why I'm saying that I think even before we have this hearing, I think it should be referred back to planning for that purpose alone.
Okay. Make a referral. Councillor Gill.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Just want to make sure that I've got my facts correct. I understand from the report that there are some significant concerns in terms of pavement widths, and there are some concerns with possible aquifers in that particular area. Just wanted some context from you. Are you and your client prepared to look at making those improvements to make sure it's safe?
We received no comments at all. We actually submitted the plans way back in almost 2 months ago, and I think there was a change of staff or something, but we were getting emails from Mr. Ryan that he needs to see the plans here. So I don't think planning staff have actually carefully looked at the plans. They probably had it for a couple of days only.
Yeah, perhaps we could look at the referral motion.
Send it back.
Yeah.
Madam Mayor, if I may.
Yeah, I would entertain that.
Application, I'm going to propose that we send it back to staff just to address the concerns of the applicant and perhaps have it come back in the near future.
Second.
Okay, perhaps we could make it a little more definitive in terms of satisfying that whatever is required by the applicant is achieved within the next 6 months, or bring it back again for a denial. Is that fair,
That's
Councillor?
Yeah, that sounds
Does that work for everyone? Okay, Councillor Hayne, does that work for you?
Madam Mayor, I had some questions for the delegation, but am I speaking to the referral then, or do I have to speak to the referral now because it's on the table?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yes,
so I'm not
you do, because it's on the table.
It's
yeah.
on the table. Well, then, speaking to the
referral,
to the
and
referral,
things you might want from the referral.
So, what I might want from the referral from staff is to get a clearer understanding of what the overall length of time frame would be on this land use, because it is in Campbell Heights, and of course Campbell Heights, it's in the Campbell Heights
yes.
land use area, and land there is of an absolute premium for development of industrial space. So I would like to know through staff when this does come back to us, what kind of time frame are we looking at if the applicant is going to make these expensive upgrades. How long are they going to be expecting to be able to continue this land use? Thank you, Madam Mayor.
Okay. Calling the question on referral. All those in favour? Opposed? It's referred back. Thank you, sir, for your comments.
Move planning recommendations on number 13, Madam Mayor.
Second.
All those in favour? Opposed? Carried.
Madam Mayor, number 14 is also denial. Similar situation than item number 12.
It is. Thank you. Is the applicant for number 14?
Good evening, Madam Mayor. Good evening, councillors. I'm representing my partner and I tonight. This proposal. We are directors of the company that has acquired the land. We acquired this land June of this year, and just 2 weeks ago we had a call from the city, the staff of city, to let us know that there was a denial on the TUP in 2014. The trucking business has been at this location since 2012. We have been operating a business there with the previous owner of the land. And upon acquisition, we had no knowledge that a TUP was denied. We have a business license, and we park our trucks there, and we run a business from that location. So because it has been very recent that we have come to this knowledge, we have updated the land title under the new owner, and would like to ask you for some time to think about what we can go and where we can go next. 2 weeks, and certainly today, we were put on the agenda, but just was not enough for us to make any preparation.
So let me get this straight. You purchased the property from the owner that was operating an illegal truck park since 2014?
No, we purchased the property from the landowner prior. We were tenants of that landowner. The trucking company is tenants of the landowner at the time. So now the trucking company has purchased, in part, the land, the location, the address that we're speaking about. And this purchase was June of this year.
Okay, and the company was unaware that the permit had been denied in 2014 as well?
Yes.
There was no knowledge of that?
There was no knowledge of that.
Councillor LaFranc?
Oh, thank you, Madam Mayor. So you mentioned that you had a business license to operate on the space on that particular lot, but according to our notes, it shows that you had one to operate out of home.
Yeah, our office
Yes.
was the home address, but our business license has our address of that current address, and that is for trucking and cartage parking vehicles at 1937032 Avenue. This license period is March 2016 to 2017, and we have had these licenses updated since 2012 at that location.
Can I ask staff to clarify?
How could they?
Madam Mayor?
You going to tackle that one?
Yes, Madam Mayor, I'll tackle that one. Our records do indicate that a business license was issued for a separate property, but not on the subject property to manage the actual truck.
So the company has a valid business license, but not to operate on that particular site?
That's my understanding.
Okay. And on that particular site, it was denied in 2014?
In 2014, there was a consideration of the temporary use permit for truck parking, but not for the additional use, the actual managing of the.
Okay. Thank you. Satisfy you, Councillor? Thank you. Councillor Gill?
Madam Mayor, I'm just going off my memory in terms of the correspondence that was attached to the application. Just want to clarify, if I may, in terms of the application, was that not only for the office use only in terms of the business license, or did that include any of the components for the trucking? I just want to re-ask that question. So was the business license specifically to operate an office, or was it also to operate vehicles in conjunction to the office?
Madam Mayor, to Councillor Gill, the notes in the report indicated is for a home occupation which would operate at another location, and it was limited to the office uses associated with the trucking and cartage operation at 19370 32nd Avenue, which is a subject site.
Follow-up, Councillor?
Madam Mayor, if it's okay with Council, I think what I'd like to do is just refer this also back to staff under the understanding that the current operator is relatively a new applicant and perhaps they have not had an opportunity to work through their temporary use permit application and do a similar referral that we did for the item number 12.
11.
To us.
Do I have a seconder for that?
I'll second that for discussion.
I have no idea who wishes to discuss. Okay.
So we'll call the vote.
Calling the question on referral. All those in favor? Opposed?
Nobody?
Nobody? Okay. Just Dave? Okay. Okay. That carries. Could I ask for that to come back in terms of timeline rather quickly? I don't think that an application that has gone through the process and a new owner that needs to understand that application should take 6 months. So given that this is in Campbell Heights in an area where we declined last time because we don't want to see truck parks in Campbell Heights, particularly there, could it come back fairly quickly? Would you consider that friendly, Councillor? Because I'm going to suggest that we have it back within 3 months' time.
Fair enough, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Move planning recommendations at number 15.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
On the zoning, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
In favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move public hearing be set for Monday, October 24th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move planning recommendations on number 16.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Also on 16 on the OCP, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move public hearing be set for Monday, October 24th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Also on 16 on the zoning, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move public hearing be set for Monday, October 24th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move planning recommendations on number 17.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move planning recommendations on 18.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Planning recommendations on number 19.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Also on 19 on the zoning, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move public hearing be set for Monday, October 24th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move planning recommendations on number 20.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Also on 20 on the OCP, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move public hearing be set for Monday, October 24th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
On the zoning, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move public hearing be set for Monday, October 24th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move planning recommendations on number 21.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Also on 21 on the OCP, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed?
Move
Carried.
public hearing be set for Monday, October 24th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move zoning on 21 as well.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed?
Move
Carried.
second.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed?
Move
Carried.
public hearing be set for Monday, October 24th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move planning recommendations on number 22.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move planning recommendations on C1.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
And on the
Bylaw?
zoning, sorry, also on C1 with the zoning, sorry, on the zoning, move third.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
And on the Surrey Heritage Revitalization Agreement, move third.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
On
Okay, land use contracts. Let's go through these again.
land use contract number 402, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
The public hearing be set from Wednesday, November 16th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
On land use contract number 565, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
The public hearing be set for Wednesday, November 16th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
On item number 3, on land use contract number 378, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Public hearing be set for Wednesday, November 16th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
On land use contract number 364, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Public hearing be set for Wednesday, November 16th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed?
On
Carried.
number 5, on North Surrey land use contract 551, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Public hearing be set for Wednesday, November 16th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
On item number 6, the terminate land use contract number 550, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Public hearing be set for Wednesday, November 16th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
On item number 7, on land use contract number 262, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Public hearing be set for Wednesday, November 16th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
On number 8, on the Surrey land use contract termination number 198, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Public hearing be set for Wednesday, November 16th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
On termination land use contract number 570, move first.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Move second.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Public hearing be set for Wednesday, November 16th.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
And
And
also-
councillors, yes, I am going to, with your resolution, ask that these land use contract public hearings be delegated to the, if you could insert acting mayor, so that when they come up, it will be the acting mayor that deals with those at a day outside of the regular day of council, and council will receive those minutes and adopt it in its whole.
I so move that recommendation. Including acting mayor.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried. Then those minutes will come forward to council, and council will receive those, since it is basically a housekeeping timeline. On to bylaws.
Move final adoption on H1.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Final adoption on 2.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
On number 3, move that the mayor and clerk be authorized to execute DVP 7916011900.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Also on number 2, move that the mayor and clerk be authorized to execute DP 7916011900.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
On number 3, move that council is requested to amend the East Clayton NCP to redesignate the land from specialty community-oriented commercial to 22 to 45 UPA and riparian protection area.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed?
Move
Carried.
final adoption on 3.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Also on 3, move that the mayor and clerk be authorized to execute DVP 7915030600.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Also on 3, move that the mayor and clerk be authorized to execute DP 7915030600.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
On number 4, move that the council is requested to amend the North Grandview Heights neighborhood concept plan to redesignate the site from cluster housing 6 to 8 UPA to townhouse 15 UPA.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Final adoption on 4.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Also on 4, move that the mayor and clerk be authorized to execute DP 7914025800.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
On number 5, move that the mayor and clerk be authorized to execute DVP 7916021900.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Also on 5, move that the mayor and clerk be authorized to execute DP 7916021900.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Carried.
On number 6, move that the mayor and clerk be authorized to execute DVP 7915023700.
Second.
All those in favor, opposed, carried.
House 16, move the Mayor and Clerk be authorized to execute DP 7915023700.
Second.
All those in favor, opposed,
On
carried.
number 7, move that the Mayor and Clerk be authorized to execute DP 7916007600.
Second.
All those in favor, opposed, carried.
Move adjournment.
Second.
All those in favor, opposed, carried.